Hey, 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 hey. Bounce. Hey, bounce. Hey, bounce. Hey, bounce. Hey, 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 hey. What is going on? What is going on? We are back and we are black. Hey. Shout out to all my niggas that's out there getting their hustle on, getting their struggle on, getting their fuck on. Hey. Hey. Shout out to everybody that's out there making it do what it do. Shout out to all these motherfuckers still out here wearing face masks, but ain't had a new one in 2 weeks. Stanky motherfuckers. Hey. Hey. Shout out to all my niggas that's out there trying to hustle. Shout out to all my bitches that not just only on OfferUp.com, but got over 100,000 miles on that pussy hole. Check the Carfax. Hey. Hey. Shout out to everybody that's at the corporate plantation right now. Hey. I know it ain't easy for you. Hey, shout out to all my niggas at the corporate plantation, ready to slap the shit out of a dominant society, motherfucker. What's up, bodiless passenger? I see you, nigga. Hey, 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 hey. You know me, I'm just grooving, moving and grooving. Weather, it went right back down to 70 degrees. I'm like, man, every time this weather do this shit, start fucking with my voice. Man, I'm almost just get to the summertime. God damn. They trying to think of anything they can do to bring this virus back to life. Hey. Hey, shout out to all my niggas that's out there waiting for the pussy hole auction. Y'all know I gotta do it. Shout out to all my bitches that be like, girl, where you going? Girl, I'm going to the auction. Auction for what? Girl, that's where you auction off your pussy hole. To the highest bidder. And what happened? Shit, they get the fuck what they got to pay. It's legal, girl. Shit. And I'm gonna be right there doing the auction. I'm gonna be like, hey, let me get $45, yep. $55, yep. $65, yep. $75, yep. $85, yep. $95, yep. So, to the next suck ass nigga. Hey, 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 nigga. Shit. Gotta get your own move. Gotta get your own move and groove on. Shout out to all my niggas that watched the MJ documentary. I see Horace Grant is mad because MJ threw him under the bus. Hey, shout out to all y'all niggas that's like, shit, nigga, I'm about to go buy me some Jordans. Shit, I'm about to be looking clean on these niggas. Shout out to all my niggas that bought the stock. Hey. Shout out to all my niggas that really think because they got a degree from Stanford University and they a nigga that you really going places. You going places, all right. Right back to the Matrix to be a goddamn slave. Hey, 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 hey. I'm drinking this motherfucking turmeric tea with this raw honey. I gotta do this shit, man. It's like 70 degrees today. Shout out to all my niggas that's out there in Michigan. God damn, the levees broke and shit, so now it's flooding out there. I'm like, god damn. So if they gonna hit you with the flood, They gonna hit you with the earthquake or the forest fire. They gonna hit you with that. They gonna hit you with the motherfucking tropical mosquito shit. Then when all else fails, COVID-19, nigga. Hey. Shout out to all my bitches that always got something to say about a nigga, but you ain't even got your shit together. So shout out to them bitches. Oh, them bitches hate me. Man, I stay getting into, well, I don't get into them no more at the Court Plantation because I'm a lot older, but when I was younger, I used to be like, I remember a bitch told me, man, you should get into school. You don't want to just be pushing boxes. I said, I'm not in school and you went and we working at the same job. So what does that tell you? This was a Latino bitch though. Normally Latino women, they don't try me like that. You know what I mean? Because they know I'm quick. And then when I said, but me and you work at the same place. Matter of fact, you're sharing a cubicle. You're not even in charge of nothing. And I said, and I guarantee you, in years to come, you still won't be in charge of nothing. That bitch had nothing to say to me after that. Then a black bitch tried me too. I had to check that bitch. I was like, she was like, yeah, you should go into school and get your education. I was like, oh, you going to school and get your? I was like, I guarantee you, if you're still here in years to come, you'll be sitting at a cubicle reporting to somebody from the dominant society. You'll never be in charge of nothing. This is corporate America, you dumb bitch. But niggas always want to look at niggas crazy because one nigga got a passport degree and another nigga don't. I don't get that. So shout out to them motherfuckers. Them bourgeoisie educated motherfuckers. Let me get 65. You already know what it is. Shout out to all my bitches that be trying to act like they not hoes, but they be the first one to let them panties drop at the door. Stop it. Stop fronting in front of your other friends. And for all you other bitches that's out there that's acting like you ain't really no whore in the bedroom, stop doing that. Just like I'm watching this Married at First Sight, and it's a sister on there that's a virgin, and I feel bad for my brother because I'm like, that ain't gonna work. Bitch, you got to give me some pussy hole. You want to do something. I remember, man, one of my homeboys, not my homeboy no more, but I ain't talked to him in a long time. But we used to be in this hip hop group together, and he called himself trying to hook me up. And I'll get to that in a minute. But man, it was just a disaster. So shout out to all you so-called virgins that ain't even really no virgin. Y'all just reborn virgins. The pussy hole ain't closed up, but y'all acting like y'all virgins. So shout out to y'all. Hey. Guilty, nigga. Turn the shit down. Hey. Man, again, what's happening, bodiless passenger, man? I see. Man. Yeah. Before I get into the topic, I'm going to just put this out here. I met this nigga. Homeboy was like, yeah, man, I'm going to get my own girl. And I was like, all right, man. We could be cool. So we was cool. We would chill, hang out and shit. So I started asking questions. I was like, you know, because she chilled with me till like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like, do you always be out this late? And she was like, yeah. I used to kick it with this one dude. And I used to be kicking it or whatever. And he used to always want to do stuff, but I just wanted to chill. And I was just like, well, why would you be at a nigga's house at 3 o'clock in the morning and you just want to chill? And then I just remembered the main thing I remember her telling me was like, yeah, like she was making up some shit about her period not coming. And then she had to take hormones. And I'm just like, you know, this is before the LGBTQ shit. I'm like, well, bitch, is you a man? Or what the fuck you got going on? She's like, oh, it's just sometimes I got imbalance. I was like, all right. I never asked her one time if she was a virgin or none of that. We just kick it, vibe, chill, talk, right? And then one day, you know, because I was just trying to take it slow. You know, get to know this sister. Real good sister, wanted to go to school to be a nurse, all those other shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I just remember, I don't know how we got on that question. And I was like, man, so look, check this out. I was like, have you you know what I'm saying? Did you fuck that dude that you used to be at? She was like, oh no, I didn't tell you. And I was like, tell me what? She was like, oh, I'm a virgin. I said, you're a virgin? Oh my. She said, well, why was that reaction? I said, I was like, well, we're gonna be good friends. And she was like, what does that mean? I was like, nah, we just gonna be good friends. I don't have the energy, I don't have the time. And virgins just like to kiss and cuddle and nah. You know, I was young. I was like 22 years. I'm like, this ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? So I'm telling her. So I'm like, nah. So she like, why? Ask me all these questions. I just said, look, I'm a 22-year-old man. You cool, but eventually I'm gonna wanna fuck. Or I'm gonna wanna get my dick sucked. We gonna have to do something. I was like, so that ain't gonna work. I said, but I think you a cool person and you gonna find a good dude that's gonna be patient enough to deal with that. Cause I'm not. I don't possess that type of patience. And for all y'all that's out there now that tune in, this is the No I Don't Know TV series podcast. You know, I'm your boy Warren G, the place to be. Been climbing Sucker Free since 2003. Don't get it twisted. But back to the story at hand. So I'm telling the girl, because, you know, I'm just trying to tell her, look, we could just be friends. You're not trying to fuck. So I'm like, and she was like, well, no, I never said, you know, I wasn't. I just haven't met the right dude. I said, well, if you keep looking, you'll find him. And this is exactly how I went. I was like, but it's no diss. We're going to be cool. So then we just started being friends. I just immediately, there was no more attraction. I just was like, nah. So then I remember she invited me to her, you know, her home. It was real nice home. And she wanted me to meet her grandmother. And, you know, I met her grandmother, and her grandmother was like, basically like, oh, you know, we're friends though. But I'm laughing, joking with her grandmother, and her grandmother starts telling her like, man, this guy, why don't you date him? He's a nice guy. So then all of a sudden, since I got the approval of her grandmother, she started trying to take it out of the friend zone and take it to something else. But me, shit, I kept that shit in the friend zone the whole fucking time. And then, you know me, we friends, so I'm in her room. I'm going through her panty drawer and shit. I'm like, oh, so these your drawers, huh? So you a virgin, but you got these thong drawers on. She was like, getting embarrassed. And then the bitch had the nerve to tell me, you know, later, like, oh, I want you to show me something. And I was like, show me what? She was like, how do you kiss? Show me how to kiss. I said, look, man, I don't have time. No. What you need to do is go ahead and find you a man like that. And the reason why I tell you this shit is because it's like, I just don't. The first thing you need to do, in my personal opinion, as a woman, if you're saving yourself for marriage, don't hold it as if a nigga get this, it's an accomplishment for him. No, it's an accomplishment for you that you chose the right nigga to give your pussy all up to. That was the whole more, and that's why I was like, because I get, man, you don't think I fucked with virgins before and they dangle the pussy in front of your face like it's some goddamn carrot? And I'm that nigga that, bitch, I'll take that motherfucker and slap you upside the head with it. Don't play games. You know what I'm saying? Because you know some bitch, they just want to kiss and give you blue balls all night and be, man, I ain't into all that. If I want that, I'll go to a strip club. So it's like, my whole perspective was like, I think women need to take a step back. And the reason why, because it's a woman on this show on Married at First Sight that's a virgin, and, you know, they trying to get intimate and comfortable and stuff. Then she start acting immature. Like the bitch is 15 years old. I'm like, damn. And this bitch is 27, 28 years old talking about she a virgin. I'm like, the first thing, if I was that nigga, I'd get that bitch as a motherfucking vibrator. Then after I get that bitch a vibrator, I'll be like, now you take this vibrator, you get you some KY jelly, and you play with that pussy hole for about 5 to 10 minutes. Now, after about 5 to 10 minutes, come get me, and we'll get back, and we'll play with it together. And then I'm going to walk you through some steps. Then I'll give her a little pamphlet, a little guide on how to work. That's what you need to do, virgins. All this kissing and holding hands and cuddling, man, bitch, get the fuck out of here with all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? All that don't mean nothing. Not to me. So when and what I didn't like about it was a sister and a brother, and I felt like, damn, you're humiliating him on national TV. You could take him behind the scenes and be like, look, I don't really feel comfortable with some of the stuff they about to have us doing. So if you could just bear with me, you know what I'm saying? But you could just tell that brother was getting frustrated. I wish I'd just been, look, you got to tell her, look, now we're married. So eventually you're going to have to give up that damn pussy and stop embarrassing me on TV. See, that's the thing. We got to go with this ebb and flow. And the reason why I say that is because it's a team sport and we're on the same team. Racism is a team sport. The reason why is because you got Ahmaud Arbery, who got lynched, and the killer's sister, if I'm not mistaken, Lindsay McMichael, the sister of Travis, the sister of Travis, and then the daughter of Gregory McMichael, she posted the picture of the dead body on the internet and said, "Oh, I'm just a true crime fan." And now everybody's coming out and, "Oh, well, true crime." And then you got other people talking about, "Oh, well, I leaked the video because I wanted to show that he was trespassing." See, that's called being on code. That's something that most Native Black people, we don't possess. You like, what do you mean by that, Warren? We don't possess being on code. What's happening? 0666? What's happening? MEW, I see you. Sold to the next sucker. And the reason why I say we don't possess that necessary skill set because we've been socialized not to fuck with each other. That's why when that motherfucker was trying to tell me about this book, The Secret Relationship Between Jews and Blacks, was falsehood and falsified advertisement. And I'm like, well, this has been vetted by Jewish scholars. Well, no, it is because they're referencing the Jewish scholars in the pages in the chapter of where they got the information from. So why is it because the dominant society wrote it and all the Nation of Islam did was take it, compile it together, organize it, and put it in a book, and now everybody mad talking about this book is hating all this other stuff? It's like, why is every time we put their ass on blast, it's a problem? But they can put us on blast, make us out, deem us to be the negative, vile villains, while the dominant society gets a chance to deflect, possess white fragility, go make money even during this pandemic. That's why I keep telling everybody go buy the stock, because that's what they doing. Look at how many people that they going after for insider trading. But we the only motherfuckers that be like, well, what are those you got on? We judge a motherfucker by what they got on and not what's in their head. And I get it, because I was the same way too. Until I found out how broke I really was and how broke black people were. Then I started looking at things differently. How, Warren? Because I started hanging around dominant society motherfuckers that had real wealth. No, I wasn't hanging out with broke ass white crack ass motherfuckers. No, I was hanging out with dominant society motherfuckers that possessed real wealth. Not money, wealth. Generational wealth. And their mentality and the way they think and how they view and how they see, totally different. How they act, totally different. They the bummiest dressers in the world. They don't give a fuck about name brand. You know why? Because they own it. That's why. But I think for some sort of reason, we feel like and when I mean we, I mean Native Black people, we got to dress to impress people we don't even know. And I think that's lack of security, lack of self-confidence, and lack of knowledge of self. That's why my hair has been like this. That's why when a black bitch try to tell me about my hair, the first thing I say is, at least it's mine. See, it's long, but it's mine. See, it's really long, but it's my hair. So if you got a costume on, if you're still walking around here like it's October 31st, then bitch, you might as well exit stage left trying to run up on me and tell me what the fuck I need to be doing my hair. Now, there's a lot of sisters that I know who keep their shit tight. They don't be telling me what the fuck I need to do with my hair. My family don't do that shit to me. Because they know I am. They know, oh, that's Warren. When he get ready, he'll cut his hair. If not, he don't give a fuck. Now, everybody has their personal preference. And that's fine. But racism is a team sport. That's what I tweet. It's a team sport. So when you have somebody that's out of that's out of pocket, that's not on code, it just messes up the ebb and flow of the team. It really does. No matter what it is. That's why when niggas try to, like, when niggas be trying to, like, diss a motherfucker because they not Baptist or they not First AME or they not Church of God Crazy, I be looking at them like, nigga, what is you on? Come on. That means nothing. That means nothing right now. Let me tell you something. You can get a Mormon, a Jew, a Episcopalian, a Catholic, and a Muslim, if they're all Caucasian, and put them in a room. And guess what they gonna do? Go get that money. They're gonna get that money. They're gonna put those religious beliefs to the motherfucking side. That's a motherfucking fact. That's the difference. Is that they know how to get in the room and make money. We get in the room, we want to know what religion you are. We want to know who did you vote for. We want to know all this other stuff. Stuff that doesn't even matter. We want to know who your favorite player is. Niggas will not fuck with you because you like, well, I think MJ is the best player in the world. They ever played the game. MJ? Then they start talking about his personal shit and not the shit he did on the court. That's what I'm saying. It's just, I don't get it. And then these niggas that be talking about the personal shit that they did on the court and the dry session, these are the same niggas that will tell another nigga's bitch that nigga's fucking around on them. Shit that's totally against street code. I remember a bitch tried to ask me at the court plantation about another nigga. Is he married? I was like, I don't know. It's like, well, you been working around him. I was like, I don't know if he's married. I don't know his personal business. Why don't you ask him? And she was like, damn, why you acting like that? I was like, because you don't never speak about no man like that. Not like that. Not unless you know him and you know he trying to run game and the girl that he trying to run game on is the homie. And if she sit back, that's really your own girl. And if you sit back and let this motherfucker try to run game, you know she gonna come to you and be like, motherfucker, why you didn't tell me? That's different. And I'm not saying air out everything, but be like, look, this is what the fuck is going on. Now that's on you. Cause I ain't no hater, I ain't never been one. I don't tell motherfuckers business. That's a fact. I've been around niggas that are trying to tell my business or what business they think that they know about me. But nigga, you don't really know me. Cause I don't have niggas around me like that. Not up under me, not around me, not in that type of way, because I like being by myself sometimes so I can read and do my own stuff and learn about the team sport of racism. It's a team sport. I don't care how fucked up Donald Trump is, and I don't care how much Joe Biden is supposed to be y'all so-called savior, and he's gonna save you from the slavery hell that you in. Joe Biden and Donald Trump are the same because they're teammates in the sport called racism. Wasn't Donald Trump talking about he was gonna move to have Hillary Clinton locked up? That was 4 years ago. So what happened? Why didn't he lock the bitch up? Because they friends. That's how a team sport works. Obama's friends with the Bushes and everybody. Politics is nothing but theater. It's all theater. But they know how to stay on code. If you don't stay on code with your people, it's self-destruction. Straight up. And if you're going to have that self-destructive mentality, then get the fuck away from me and get the fuck away from people that's trying to move forward. That's why me, always on the go, always trying to do what the fuck I need to do, and I ain't got time to be dealing with no suck-ass bullshit. And I don't want nobody that's listening to this to deal with it either. That's why I'm always encouraging people, buy the books. It was funny. Had my motherfucking book, The Borgias and Their Enemies at the Court Plantation. And he was like, and, you know, a Dominant Society person was like, is that a good book? I was like, oh yeah, it's a great book. He was like, yeah, have you been to the Borgia Palace? And I said, no. He was like, yeah, man. Yeah, Italy's really nice. I said, I don't desire to go to Italy or any European country. And I said it just like that. I don't desire to do any of that. was like, yeah, it's just really amazing. I said, yeah, to you. The only place that I want to go is to Egypt in Africa, where my ancestors built those pyramids. That's where I want. And that's exactly what I said. And he kept talking about it, and I said, yeah, but I'd rather go to Egypt and see the pyramids. That's where I want to go. And I want to go to Ethiopia and Eritrea. I want to go to those places. I don't have a desire to go to Greece or Rome, or I just don't have a desire to go to any of those places. And then he was like, yeah. And I said, and two, a lot of the architecture and all the things that are built in Italy, that came from the Moors. Google the Moors. As they ruled, and the architects behind the art, the masonry. I was like, that's where every Italian got masonry from the Moors, who was responsible for teaching all of Europe the liberal arts. And I was like, and they were very invested in Spain. He was like, oh yeah, my one of my brothers, he went to Spain, and then that's when he was like, no, dude, you're right. He went to Spain, and everything in Spain is about the Moors. I said, exactly. And these Italians love to act like we have nothing to do with the buildings, the infrastructure, how they ran everything. They try to act like we ain't got nothing to do with that. But if you Google the Moors, it's going to tell you that's why Sicilians, another form of an Italian or a European, that's why their skin is probably a little bit more, I would say, olive compared to everyone else. Because when the Moors were in Italy and Sicily, they was fucking all those Italian bitches, which they should do since they running it. But people don't like to talk about that. That's why when I hear an Italian or, oh, my family came here with nothing, and the first thing I look at them and I just be like, but you came here off the backs of free black labor. What are you even doing here anyway for unearned benefits? See, they don't want you to say that because then they get mad, get pissed off, get upset. But it's the truth. We were already here. That's why we got to understand that racism is a team sport. And not only is it a team sport, if we're not doing the research and looking for ourselves, then we're going to believe whatever somebody tells us. That's why when is that a good book? Very, very good book. I said, for starters, Pope Rodrigo Borgia, how are you a pope but you got 3 children? If you're a pope, you're not supposed to have any children at all. Correct? And he was like, oh, exactly. I said they were cooking. I didn't even get a chance to mention Cesare, the Jesus Christ that's on the wall. I was getting to that, but he wouldn't come down my lane. So I said, nah, I'll save it for later. Because, that really bakes people's noodle when you tell them, yeah, this is the book. This is the real Jesus Christ in this book. Well, what do you mean? You mean the Jesus Christ that's in the Bible? No. The Jesus Christ that's in the Bible is described as a nigga that look like me. Feet like burnt brass, hair like lamb's wool. That's me. No, the picture that y'all see on the wall, and then I like to bring up the book, The Borgias and His Enemy. No, he's in this book. And it talks about how either it was his dad or someone, either it was Pope Rodrigo or the uncle of Cesare was like, I want you to paint, they at this palace, paint this mural, and this is Jesus, and that's Mary, and the mural looked just like Lucrezia, and then the Jesus Christ was Cesare. But I digress. Because, people don't want to believe it. When you talk about the Bible, motherfuckers be like these with the Bible. 2 Peter 3:18, and all our ways acknowledge him, and all this other bullshit. But when you be like, hey man, did you read Behold the Pale Horse? Man, no. I just be at home reading my Bible. I'm saved, man. That's why I just, my religious folk, my native religious black folk, that was one of the reasons why I had to get away from niggas too. Niggas I'm trying to go club and kick it and fucking chill. Nigga want to tell me I ain't gonna get into heaven because I'm doing all that. But this nigga don't know which way is up. But you trying to tell me. That's why, man, that motherfucking religion shit will fuck with you. And then anybody that's warped by it, it just does something to them. That's why make your religion be this. Read these motherfucking books. I got a religion for y'all. Santeria. Voodoo. Why don't you go practice that goddamn religion? If you want to practice a motherfucking religion, not none of these Abrahamic religions and shit. Now, if you want to practice Islam, fine, because it teaches you discipline. But if you want to go do something, you want to go join religion, go join the Nation of Islam. If you want to go join some shit, you want to go learn about life, you want to go learn about knowledge of self, join the Nation of Islam. And I'm not just saying that shit. And maybe I am biased when it comes to the Nation of Islam. Well, Warren, why are you biased? You know why? Because growing up, we never supported them. I see them niggas on Crenshaw, Slauson Crenshaw, selling them bean pies in the pink box all the time. We never stopped. We never purchased them. We never sat down. We never talked to them. We never did nothing. And if you even mentioned that you fuck with the Nation of Islam or you want to sit down and talk to them, oh, they preach hate and all that. And this is religions, black religions across the board. But when I got older, and there was a thing called YouTube, it came out in 2008, there was a phone called the Palm Pre on Sprint. And since Sprint had unlimited data, $450 was my plan. The unlimited data, $450. I can make 450 calls, 450 minutes worth of calls in unlimited data. Then I changed it to unlimited calls and unlimited data on the Palm Pre. This is 2008, 2009. Guess what Warren was watching when I was at the Court Plantation? The Most Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Listening. Just listening. There's some of the stuff, was it a culture shock? Yes, it was. Listen to him. Talk about racism, talking about the dominant society, talking about these white people, and talking about just how vile and destructive they are. It was different for me because I never really sat down and listened to a Minister Louis Farrakhan speech. Because everybody be on Malcolm, but I want to listen to Farrakhan. And the reason why is because he's outlasted every other leader and he still fights for us. So I'm like, well, let me listen to him. But like I said on another podcast, I started going back and listening to Farrakhan in the 80s when he was speaking in little bitty churches and little bitty halls. And I was like, damn, man, he's speaking some real facts. Then I started progressing to where he was speaking in big time arenas. But the shit he was saying, I was Googling. I'm not going to lie to you. I was looking that shit up on the internet. I would listen to what he would say. And then, because the Palm Pre, you can get out of an app and it's still circulating and then scroll to another one. So I would just get out of it and go research. He said the Jewish bankers. So boom, I look up the Jewish bankers. Oh, Rothschilds come up. The Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Carnegies. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, and they did this, and this. And they killed Malcolm and all this. Boom, I'm not gonna lie to you. I go look this up. I'm vetting out what Minister Louis Farrakhan saying. Who killed Malcolm X? Man, they had CIA, FBI. God damn. Then it was some articles, the Nation of Islam, but a lot of them was the CIA, the FBI. Click on it. The FBI had informants in the Nation of Islam. They were going after the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, blah, blah, blah. Then I'm like, damn, he's speaking some real shit. This was off of like the first 2 or 3 speeches that I listened to on YouTube. Because again, I'm telling you, I'm walking you through this. I had unlimited data. Back then when YouTube came out, niggas did not have unlimited data. Because niggas didn't fuck with Sprint. Because Sprint used to drop calls and have bad service like today. So I used to listen to it when I went to the barbershop. When I go to the barbershop, I'll be listening to Farrakhan. Watching videos on YouTube. I was always on YouTube. 2010, 2011 comes around. Now I'm really listening to him. Like a lot. Like I'm listening to him and I'm listening to him and I'm listening to Corey Holcomb all day. But the majority of the time, I'm just listening to Farrakhan. That's it. A little bit of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And the reason why I would go listen to him is because he would always reference him in his speeches. But Farrakhan, I mean, all day for 8 hours. I remember a person I worked with was like, why you always listening to him? He ain't gonna pay your bills. I was like, it's not for him to pay my bills. It's for him. It's for me to get the knowledge that he's kicking. And I'll just put my earphones back on, went back to listening. Then I get a Motorola Photon, a new phone. Now that phone's even better. YouTube work better. Still same plan. Back to listening to Farrakhan. Now, I'm listening to a speech where he's basically just breaking down the Jewish Banking Federal Reserve. And in this book, the Nation of Islam book, Secret Relationship Between Jews and Blacks, at the end, they got all the... See, they think every book at the end is, fuck you, cracker. Go get this book called Fuck the Crackers. No. They got books in here about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, How to Eat to Live. They got books about fractional reserve banking. Because when I was listening to him on YouTube, he would talk about the books and would be like, there's one book that I want to get. It's called Dare Not Call It a Conspiracy. These books are not written by the Nation of Islam, but we're so trained not to listen to our own people that it's almost like Farrakhan got to talk and then have a white person translate it. And then niggas will be like, man, he's saying some real shit. Because, you got a white person translating, because a lot of times I don't think we believe anything unless a white person is the architect behind whatever is going on. The white man's ice is colder. That's why, man, we got to wake up and understand what the fuck is going on and stop being sucker-ass niggas and watching this team sport. That bitch knew what she was doing. Lindsay McMichael posting a picture of a dead body. Talk about you like true crimes. You know what you was doing. And those motherfuckers that lynched him, they knew what they was doing. They had been watching the whole time. Let this be a lesson to all of us. It's a team sport. And if you notice, anybody bring it up to you at the court plantation, say I don't discuss those things at work. Tell them I don't even watch the news. I remember a motherfucker asked me about Colin Kaepernick. I said, I don't watch football. And then I remember it was a nigga, he's cool nigga, but he was like, yeah, he's disrespecting the flag and all. So I'm like, but y'all speaking from a standpoint and a perspective of a motherfucker that ain't picked up not near a book about slavery, about anything in detail, in any type of detail of what has been done since the last 450 years. Most people don't even know who Francis Scott Keys is. And they don't even know that the Star Spangled Banner, they took a verse out of there. And the verse that they took out was how black people are inferior to white people, and black people are put on this earth to be slaves for white people. That shit. People don't even know that exists. But it isn't ironic, we're the only ones that could sing the national anthem to perfection, but everybody else can't? Come on, man. They studying algorithms, melanin, all that shit. If you don't think they studying, you got the game fucked up. So while you hate on each other and doing that, go read the books. I'm going to say every podcast, go read. If you're not reading, you're not winning. If you're not reading, you're not winning. That's how I learned the stock. I had to physically and mentally sit myself down and say, fuck it. I ain't read in umpteen years. I'm about to reprogram my brain to fucking do it. And I did it. Was it hard in the beginning? Fuck yeah. Because I wasn't used to dividing my time like that. But as I started getting deeper and deeper and deeper into, like, why is this happening to black people? What's going on? Okay, let me go read. I read this book. I read The ISIS Papers by Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. That book was so fucking cold. I finished that book in like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. When literally it would take me a month or two to finish one book, 2 weeks. And then I read Black Labor, White Wealth, a week and a half. Powernomics, a week and a half, 2 weeks. Then The Burglary, that book, 3 weeks. And that's an 800-page book. But the reason why is because of just my quest to want to learn more. Now, oh. That's why I love the fact that I know what I'm doing when I'm buying stock, because I read the books. Reading is fundamental. That's why I'm telling you right now, handle your business. Know what the fuck life is about. Don't be no suck-ass nigga. Don't be the type of motherfucker that just hanging out with a person so you get something. I like to call him a finesse. Don't be no finesser. If you're going to finesse, go finesse the other society. Don't finesse the people in your own community. Go finesse the other motherfuckers. Oh, and to all you other racial groups, you did not build this country, Native blacks did. 1. 2, if you're an illegal immigrant and you are here for unearned benefits. I cannot go to any other country, get unearned benefits, and then talk shit about the people that are native to that landmass without anything happening to me. So remember that. Racism is a team sport. Black people cannot be racist. They own no cakes, no pies, no boats, no cars, no planes, no agriculture, no seeds, no nothing. So how can we fucking be racist? Racism is an institution, and it's a competition of resources between what racial group is going to get the resources, use them to oppress another racial group. That's what it's about. It's about having your hand on the majority of the resources so you can oppress all the other groups and take care of the people that's in your group. That's what it's about. So why do you expect the dominant society to go out of their way to give niggas a bone? They're not gonna do that. And then we wanna pick at the native black people and socialize that way. No, why don't you look at the motherfuckers like Oprah, who act like she's for the people, and then she get around all these motherfucking dominant society white motherfuckers. Then you wanna do these fucked up documentaries about Michael Jackson and defame his character, and the nigga been dead 10 years. You want to defame his character, but Harvey Weinstein is out here straight taking pussy on some rap hay type shit. Not rape, but rap hay. That's what the fuck he's doing. Then the nigga want to show up to court with a walker. Man, I would have kicked the shit out of him. I would have kicked him in his ass and kicked that walker away and be like, man, stop acting stupid, nigga, and walk in there. Because you didn't have no walker when you was taking that damn pussy. But they want to lock Bill Cosby up because bitches keep talking about, oh, I kept going around and he kept drugging me. Well, what the fuck would you keep going around somebody that keep drugging you? Bitch, is you a gluttony for punishment or you a gluttony for that money? So you like, fuck it, I'll fuck with the niggas and I'll do whatever the fuck you need me to do because I'm trying to get paid. So why we can't go after these motherfuckers? Nobody from the dominant society was like, no, that's not right. No, the dominant society was like, yeah, let them attack his ass. That's another distraction we need. Then anytime somebody speak up for Bill Cosby, they wrong. Just like R. Kelly, that's a witch hunt. If the Aaliyah family is not saying nothing about him, then what gives the dominant society the right to do a documentary and bring this girl's name up and she's been dead and gone and they had a rocky past? You gonna keep bringing it up? Why would you do that? And all those bitches, including Sparkle, you complicit in that. Why don't you wait till now and do the devil's work and listen to that ugly bitch, a part of the Black Lives or Me Too movement, the bitch that looked like KRS-One and fucking King Koopa from goddamn Super Mario had a baby. Dun 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 dun. Bitches like King Koopa and fucking KRS-One. And you talking about Me Too. Bitch, ain't nobody want that sandpaper pussy. Oh, God, this bitch's skin. Oh, God, it makes me want to throw up just thinking about it. The bitch just looks so nasty and so horrible. Of course you hate men. And what nigga really gonna want to be bothered with your ugly ass? But you want to take the time to get on the Dominant Society platform and talk shit about R. Kelly. Well, guess what, nigga? R. Kelly's still one of the greatest R&B songwriters in the game. I don't give a fuck what you say. And everybody named mama did songs with him, and now they want to distance themselves from him because this shit. So fuck all y'all niggas too. Y'all did songs with him. So why y'all denying the nigga now? Because that nigga fucking all these young bitches and shit. No, that goes to the the degree of parenting skills that you possess if your young daughter's fucking with an old nigga. Facts. But I appreciate everybody listening, subscribing. This is No I Don't Know TV series podcast. I'm your boy, Warren G. Been clowning sucker free since 2003. I'm going to try to eat y'all up tomorrow. Hey, man. Shout out to everybody that be listening. Shout out to Shawnee, Bodyless Passenger. Everybody that be listening to this shit, shout out to them. In a way, I kind of like it small like this because I can say what the fuck I want and I don't got to deal with trolls. Hey, man. If you out there trying to fuck a bitch and the bitch was like, you call this bitch. Ring, ring, ring. She like, hello? And you over there, guilty, nigga. I'm out. Peace.